Hey Canucks fans, finally, the Canucks postseason begins tonight. I'm Clay Emo, I'm at Canuck Clay on Twitter, I'm at Clay Emo on Instagram, I'm the founder of the GLCPC, the Good Looking Canucks Positivity Club, and this is my Canucks take all in one take. It's Clay's Canucks commentary for Sunday, August the 2nd. This is where you get Canucks insight that's positive and timely. First and foremost, happy 19th birthday to my son Sean. He's our firstborn of 3 children. He's actually made parenting relatively easy for us, more or less. It's not perfect, but very proud of Sean, and thanks for all the greetings to him, either directly or via me, either on Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. We appreciate it, and we're excited to celebrate hopefully a Canucks win with him tonight. And we're having a bunch of people over throughout the day, so I gotta film this and then get back down to entertaining. Also, I'm on CTV News tonight. Got interviewed by Ahmad Agahi earlier today, just about my excitement for return to play. So look for that if you're on TV, watching TV, I should say, the 6 o'clock news on CTV. Thanks, Ahmad, for taking the time to speak with me. And you know that Canucks hockey is ramping up because, like many others, I've been on a few podcasts, I've been on a few video chats, I've been in some newspaper articles, some stories, some blogs, so some news stories on TV. So it's an exciting time. And I'm excited because it's the Vancouver Canucks, it's the Minnesota Wild. It's tonight, 7:30 on Sportsnet. Cannot wait. Another cool thing, Marie Huey is singing the anthems. I knew about this from a couple months ago. She recorded them, sent them in, so they'll be playing her anthems at the game tonight, both obviously the American National Anthem and the Canadian National Anthem, and as we've seen, they put them on the screens in the arena, and then I'm sure they'll do some cutaways to it for the broadcast for us at home. So awesome. I'm already giving her an instant A+ for anthem analysis. Lastly, tonight, don't forget, right after the game, I usually do a live stream on Sunday night anyways, but it works out perfectly because I'm doing these post-game live streams tonight. Join me after the game on YouTube for my post-game live stream, and we'll chat, and hopefully we'll be chatting about a Canucks win, and hopefully Sean's in a good mood and he'll come on and we can all greet him a happy birthday in person. Okay, what can we expect from the Vancouver Canucks? Well, no matter where I've been, any blog, vlog, news story, whatever it is, I've been saying that I think the Canucks are going to win in 4. Obviously, it's a best of 5, so you got to start strong. Your goalie's got to be hot, and if you can win the first game, that makes it really tough for the other team to win 3 of the next 4. That's why I'm fascinated to see what teams like Pittsburgh and Edmonton, both number 5 seeds, are going to do after losing yesterday. 5 games of action yesterday, another 5 games of action today, including the start of the round robin games as well. But we don't care about those. Right now, we care about Vancouver, Minnesota. It sounds like, from the way the Canucks have practiced, the way they played in their exhibition game, that you're going to have your Pettersson, Miller, Toffoli line, then Horvat between Pearson and Besser, your third line with Gaudette, Roussel, Michael Ferland, and then fourth line, Beagle between Sutter and Mott. That means Jake Virtanen, that means Louis Eriksson, that means Zach McEwen on the outside looking in. No surprises there. Ferland has outplayed McEwen and Virtanen for that third line right winger spot. I think it was always been a battle between Sutter and Eriksson for that fourth line right winger spot because Beagle and Mara locks, and then you also want a guy who can penalty kill as well. So that's why, at least right now, I don't see more than one of Ferland, Virtanen, or McEwen in the lineup right now, but that could change if they need a more of a physical, element after game 1. We'll see. But right now, tonight, I expect that Virtanen, McEwen, and Eriksson will be the healthy scratches up front. Then on D, the 3 pairings of course, Hughes and Tanev, Edler and Myers, and then Fantenberg and Stetcher. With Jordy Ben still in Dallas, they just had their new baby. Congratulations, Jordy. That means someone else will have to dress as, not even dress as 7th defenseman. What am I talking about? The healthy scratch will be someone like Ole Juolevi or Jalen Chatfield as well. So among the healthy scratches. So that's who I expect. Jacob Markstrom, of course, in net. On the Minnesota Wild side, it's interesting. I've been talking about how the Canucks have a really nice mix of youth, i.e. Pettersson, Hughes, Besser, and then experienced guys that have gone deep in the playoffs and won cups. Beagle, Pearson, Toffoli, other experienced guys like have done deep playoff runs like JT Miller and I just had a brain fart. JT Miller and Tyler Myers. And then of course we have our own guys that have at least done deep playoff runs, Edler and Tanev. You look at Minnesota, they also have a mix of youth and experience as well. On the experience side, you look at guys' names like Ryan Suter on the back end, and then guys up front like Eric Stahl and Zach Parise. But then they also have some really good young players as well. In particular, Kevin Fiala up front, their leading scorer, and Matt Dumba. Matt Dumba, who did an awesome job, by the way, speaking about the racism and the Hockey Diversity Alliance yesterday. I thought he did a really, really good job yesterday. And I tweeted, I joked around saying, you know, I admired his humility, his transparency, his honesty in doing that pregame speech yesterday before Chicago Edmonton. And unfortunately, I'm gonna have to cheer against him. And I clarified later because a couple people didn't like that. Obviously, you guys knew I meant I'm gonna have to cheer against him as a hockey player and cheer against his team, not against what he stands for, which I thought was outstanding. Anyways, Dumba's gonna lead a strong top four demon with Dumba, with Suter, with Spurgeon, and they're gonna be tough. They're gonna be really tough. But I think that's the matchup that I'm really going to look at. The two things, you know, I've talked about X factors, like Brock Besser can be an X factor, that Michael Furlan can be an X factor. But really, I think it's going to be how does our top six, our really good top six and our strong power play, how are they going to match up against Minnesota's very strong defensive core? And then I really think that goaltending, we have a decided advantage. It sounds like it's going to be Alex Stalock ahead of Devin Dubnyk for Minnesota, but whether it's Stalock or Dubnyk or both of the guys in the net at the same time, I think that Markstrom is a much stronger goalie. And a Markstrom, if he's on the top of his game, I see that being a massive advantage and likely the difference maker in this series. So I hope you're excited. I'm very excited. I can't wait. You know, I would love to know what you guys think and how you guys are feeling about this series. I gave the prediction of Canucks in 4. I think they're going to win tonight, and I think they're going to win the two, quote, home games tonight and August 4. Then I think they'll lose the game 3, and then I think they'll wrap it up in game 4. But if they go opposite, if they win tonight and then lose game 2 but win 3 and 4, that's fine as long as the Canucks win in 4. Oh, of course, I'll take a Canucks win in 3, and of course, I'll take a Canucks win in 5. But that's my prediction. I've said that for the last couple of months now. I do think it'll be Vancouver in 4. So Canucks fans, let me know your prediction of this, not just tonight's game. Let's do tonight's game too. I'm going to say it's going to be a 3-2 win for Vancouver. So I'm saying 3-2 in game 1. I'm saying 3-1 in the games overall. So I'd love to hear your predictions. What's the score going to be tonight? Who's going to win? Who's going to win the series? And in how many games? And who will be your X factors? And you can name guys like Pettersson, Hughes, and Markstrom and Miller. And it's because of those 4 guys, Pettersson, Hughes, Markstrom, and Miller, that I say another second. You expect those guys to play well. I expect a secondary player like Brock Besser, like Michael Furlan, to really step up and do some damage for the team. Regardless, so much to celebrate. My son Sean's 19th birthday, hanging out with people here, then settling in to watch the game. And then don't forget, right after the game, I'll be jumping onto YouTube for my post-game live stream. And I sure hope that you will join me there. In the meantime, whether you're watching hockey or you're being outside, whatever you're going to do, stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, and take care of each other. Leave a comment below. I would love to read, react, and reply. And lastly, subscribe if you like to, and like this video if you like to. Enjoy the day. God bless, and go Canucks go.